on in. Come on in, come on in. I need to make sure that y'all can hear and see everything first, but I'm gonna give it a minute. Let folks slide on through. Man, matter of fact, until y'all slide through, let me find a little dry place to snap, to be snap, to be in first. What's going on? What's going on? Come on in. Gotta find me a little dry place to get to. We're about to kick off this day 2 stream, EDN No Power Edition. Man, when I tell y'all it's all fun and games until you realize that as a content creator, you more than likely need some form of access to power. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna switch it up today because I had a lot of videos that I was actually working on, ones that I was getting ready to drop. What's going on, Aleka? What's going on, Guiding 24? Amber Joyner 5384, what's going on? I had a lot of content that I was working on, man, and then old Power said, no, sir, you will not. You will not. So I'm gonna just kick it with y'all, man. No theatrics today. We gonna say the Addy survival vlogs for another day. Somebody said campfire stream. I might got you on another day, but right now I'm gonna just kick it with y'all. No theatrics today. I ain't even got the energy to act right now. Funny thing is, the other day on that stream, somebody said something like 1 out of 10 production and 0.5 out of 10 casting. Hey, y'all, hilarious. So let me tell y'all how I woke up this morning. I woke up this morning to what sounded like mini thunder strikes, but it was really trees falling because of the weight of the snow. And I actually think that's one of the things that knocked the power out. So I'm gonna give y'all an example. Like that right there, that tree. Man, I need to see if it's blocking the driveway. That guy fell this morning. Big old boom. This tree been here since, man, and maybe I shouldn't stand right up underneath it. But yeah, this tree has been here since, man, I was a kid. Golly, and I'm just thinking about it. The driveway's down there. Oh, we ain't even gonna be able to get out. That's crazy. And that's just one, and it's several. Tree fell this morning, knocked over my neighbor's shit, man. I feel unsafe standing up under the tree or a portion of it just fell. But yeah, this blocking the whole driveway. Blocking the whole driveway. Oh, snap. Let's see if I hear it. Y'all see that? I don't know if y'all can hear it or see it from there, but a tree just fell. Let me go back to giving y'all a view of me. But for those of y'all who want to know specifically where I'm located, Nashville, Tennessee. Amber Joyner said, bro, get from up underneath that tree. Nah, for real. I was waiting for an epic shot for me to walk by, and then y'all just see that tree just bam, and I could have been like, oh, snap, I was just right there. I was just there moments ago. Had I not moved, I would have been smashed. But you know what I'm saying? You know how them newscasters be when it's like a big old storm going and that car, it slid by and hit it. Y'all know how exaggerated they be. But it makes for good news, though. Prince, hey, boo-boo says, lumberjack stream. Jester Sketchbook says, is he close to civilization yet? Hey, when I kicked off this stream, I said, we ain't gonna do no theatrics today. I done lost power. Man, I was in the middle of getting a movie reaction out for y'all. Hold on. Let's see if y'all can see. We're gonna go over there where stuff is falling. Let's get in the danger. And if y'all get to seeing like extreme lag and stuff like that, let a brother know. Because I'm definitely doing something a lot different than what I typically do. But over in this area here, bro, stuff has been falling like crazy. Stuff has been falling like crazy. Back there, Man, falling like crazy. But yeah, thumbs up too for me if y'all can hear my audio. I figured out what was going on yesterday too with the audio. People kept calling me and they kept stopping my stream. So I just put it on do not disturb mode. It was doing something weird every time somebody called me, stopping it. So I went on do not disturb mode for today. So hopefully we won't have any interruptions until, I heard some over there falling. Unless my phone goes dead. And I do got gloves today. But anyway, back to what I was telling y'all. I was working on a movie reaction for the menu, actually. No, I wasn't being funny. I thought I heard a tree fall. A movie reaction to the menu. That was an unexpected movie I ended up actually doing last week. So if y'all want to hop on Patreon and get early access to that, feel free. But it was actually a movie that I wrapped up some editing to, and I was going to drop that on YouTube today. But my problem is, right as I was finishing the last little motion graphics for it, power went out. And I do have a little mobile internet type of situation. But that thing it's not meant for uploading videos. That thing might take like 12 hours. Oh snap. Y'all seen that? Golly, I'm trying to get y'all some trees that are falling, but check this out. This is a neighbor's yard right there. Golly. Y'all see that? Yeah. A lot is falling over there for that brother. Dang, I was about to tell y'all a story about that guy, but I think that would have been TMI. There it is. Here it is. Dang, I keep missing it. I want to turn the camera the other way, but then y'all won't see me. Blake Austin says, are you a college basketball fan? I'm gonna be honest with you. I love basketball. Basketball's my favorite sport. It's just hard for me to be a fan of a team right now because players transfer so often. I'm gonna catch y'all a falling tree, like a good one too. Players transfer so often. Teams trade. It's different. Back in the day, like when I was growing up in high school and stuff, most players that was on the team for a long time. Nowadays, it's way back there. I don't think y'all would have seen it. Nowadays, man, it's kind of hard to have the same feeling for a team season to season. So I'm more of a fan of athletes, and a fan of brands sometimes, like how a brand is. These teams cutthroat, boy. These teams cutthroat. The other thing, who I got going to the ball, I have not really been tapped into football for the past like 7 years. So I'm gonna say the Goodlettsville Trojans gonna make it to the Super Bowl. When it comes to the other videos that I had coming out today, man, I had the Walking Dead season finale for season 9 coming out. I'm a little sick about that one, man. I was hoping to get that one out. And then I had another Sons of Anarchy video coming. I needed a little bit more time to wrap up some Breaking Bad stuff, but that was some of the stuff that I had on the agenda today. So for any of those out there of y'all who are content creators and you have a certain format that involves you being plugged in the studio and things of that nature, oh snap. No, y'all can't. Ain't no point in me even hitting the 360. I was about to slip before y'all was able to see that. Just know that you got to be prepared to shift when things go awry. So that's why you get streams like what you got today. But this is cool though, because I'm in the studio so much. How you doing? That it's actually kind of fun to get out and get in a different environment. Show y'all something a little different. Be able to chat with y'all. Somebody says, please watch Better Call Saul after Breaking Bad. That came from James. I'm down for that. That was actually an option the other day. Man, let me show y'all what I'm walking up on now. I'm taking y'all to a little cul-de-sac area. See what some damage over here looks like. Yeah. Took that power line down. See, am I irresponsible if I step across that falling power line? Y'all probably can't even see it, but some trees. This is right here. Trees is falling. Trees is falling. Am I at church today? But you know, it'd probably be good if your members didn't. Oh snap! That fell on that car. Golly. And I bet they was trying to be safe and park on the block so it didn't hit their car. And the junk said psych. All right, I'm gonna try to walk past this power line. Hold on, we're gonna do this the safe way. I'm gonna just walk across. Walk across. Walk across. There we go. There we go. All right. Somebody said, please go home. Man, go home and do what? Stare at the window? I respect that though. I just wanted to get out and do something a little different. Actually, it's cool too, because I was a little like, dang, I backed up all my projects. I was about to edit. I knew that they said the power was gonna be a problem. But you know how you always think you got more time than you actually have? And that's what I fell into, a situation of that. Somebody said, where's my dragon glass? AI Robinson 9909 says, where is your coat? So I talked about this yesterday. I am not a coat guy. I'm not a coat guy at all. I'll wear 3 or 4 jackets before I put on a coat, ever. I just don't like having that big old bulky thing on me. So, Zoo Crew, what's going on? Go do some Eugene science. See, dang, I was about to say I need some electricity, but then that would reveal that I'm not a true scientist, because you don't need electricity for everything science-wise. Megatunnel says layers work best. That's a fact. Okay, Gay J says I live in Nashville, so not far from me. Yeah. Matter of fact, if you're in the Nashville area, matter of fact, you don't even just got to be in the Nashville area. Who else is without power right now? Look at that tree. Oh snap! Okay, that was a charge. God, Lee almost had me fall out because of engine room. Who else has lost power? Who else has lost power, man? Drop me a little electric emoji in the chat. That car sound nasty over there too. Chrissy says, have I stocked up on food? Yes. The other thing I did is I got like a little, well, not me, but my family got a, what do you call those little, like a propane type flat surface grill. And then we went and got some steaks, just in case we saw ourselves in a predicament such as today. So we're finna whip that up. Yes, sir. Blue Vano says, please be safe. I appreciate you. Sierra Content says, do they have cheap generators around you? Good question. So I'm taking y'all all around the block, man. It's a real different stream today. Real different. So my dad, I think he stopped by the Home Depot, Lowe's, whichever. Matter of fact, I'm gonna let y'all determine where y'all wanna go next. We're going right or we going left? Which pathway we taking, man? Chat, talk to me. Left or right? The first one that I see that has 3 in a row, that's the direction we're gonna go. Left or right? But going back to the generator situation, it was almost 3 in a row. Left, right. Golly, y'all got me left, right. Just let's make a right, left. Dang! The line at the Home Depot and Lowe's was packed. So there was no getting that generator in time. All right, I think we saw 3 lefts. So let's go down this way. So that's why there's no generator. I don't know how long the power is gonna be out. It's obvious that until that tree gets moved, I won't be getting out. Somebody said, don't make a wrong turn. I see what you did there. Luckily, to my knowledge, we don't have any inbred cannibals in this neighborhood. And if so, they look a lot better than the ones off wrong turn. You know what I'm saying? They don't have the deformities as the one on wrong turn did. But what are the, it's a Ask Me Anything Live, man. Ask Me Anything Live. I'm gonna try to get to as many questions as I can. If y'all have not liked the video by now, like the video, man. It supports the channel, supports your boy in ways that you don't know. Subscribe to the channel to stay tapped in, because depending on how long this little snowmageddon lasts, come on, fall for me. I know you want to fall. Show the chat. Oh, snap. Shake something for me. No, if I go shake a tree and it falls and hit somebody's house, that that's gonna be bad. But going back to what I said, I don't know how long this little snowmageddon is gonna last. It's a little baby ranch. So y'all might be getting a lot of out of the norm content here coming up soon. For all my Walking Dead people, man, I just dropped season 9, episode 15 reaction. Man, little Henry, man, golly, bruh. Henry, dude. I'm not saying I'm dancing at the funeral, but man, don't ask me to come up and speak. Lord have mercy, boy. Is there anybody in here who is a Henry sympathizer coming across another down wire? Is it anybody in here who is a Henry sympathizer? Because I need somebody to make that make sense. Now, I've been young before, made foolish decisions before. Y'all might have seen that one. But that mess, or Henry can go on somewhere with that. Now, I'm not from the standpoint that I blame everything on him, but because I'm also of the feeling that they shouldn't have been having that fear. I mean, let's get everything straight before we start having major activities where people have to travel miles to pull up. We in an apocalypse. Y'all act like we done cleared half the wasteland. So let me stop for a minute and read some of these comments. Chrissy, what's going on? KM Vimon said you need another layer. That is a fact. Oh my goodness, I missed a big one. Dang, let's go investigate that. Dang, we had to go investigate that. Gemma, what's going on? Gemma, so shout out to Gemma. She actually sent me some perfect stuff for the weather. Gemma, much love. You know, oh, we might get a break, y'all. Hold on, but that break's kind of close to me. Gemma sent me some perfect stuff, some knitted beanies, hats, sweaters, all of that good stuff. And in my rush to packing and relocate, Gemma, I'm ashamed to say I didn't bring a single one of those things. But next time on the adventures of Addison, I got you though, Gemma. Much love to you for that too. I appreciate you for joining the membership. I'm trying to investigate that tree that just fell, but it might be too much in somebody's yard, and this is Tennessee. There is a high possibility that walking on somebody's yard, even in the snow, you could be shot. Matter of fact, going down this street right here, I'm pretty sure this is where the neighbor's sign is that says trespassers will be shot and survivors will be shot again. I think down this way. I think that's the neighbor who has that sign. I'm not gonna show y'all no mailbox sitting on the store. Gimme says y'all getting 2 feet of snow here. Appreciate you, Gimme. Appreciate you for that super chat too. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Like I said, this is a different type of stream today. If the power cuts on y'all, I'm hoping I can get y'all that menu reaction, the movie. Had to do that one solo. Everybody else was, unavailable. So it's all good. Still enjoyed it. And then still got a ton of group reactions coming, but I did have to do that one. Glenda Moore, what's going on? Bees on Fresh is love from the Pacific Northwest. Love, my brother or my sister or my bot, whichever one, or my AI acquaintance. Somebody says GLT with the new group. Hey, speaking of which, how are y'all enjoying those Game of Thrones reactions with that group? Let's look at some more devastation in this driveway. The little breakage. How are y'all enjoying those Game of Thrones reactions? Those have Vaughn, James, and on them. Somebody says loving the Game of Thrones reaction to the group. All right. I appreciate y'all for that feedback. So I get tons of comments So it's hard for me to reply to all of them. Gim, appreciate you again for that love. You know, yesterday I was dancing for $1, but it just kind of made me feel a little weird after I cut the stream off and thought about it. Kenkoa Center says, when are we getting a month-long stream? Oh, first off, appreciate you for that love. Second off, a month long. Now, for those of y'all who don't know, 2 years ago, I did a 24-hour stream. I don't know if anybody could ever fully 100% properly prepare for a stream that long. Oh, y'all made it fun. But boy, I was ready to sleep for 2 days after that. And then towards the end of last year, kicked off a 12-hour stream, which that was supposed to be a 24-hour one too. But because of stuff last minute and things of that nature, went ahead and made it 12. This year, Lord willing, if the Lord allows, things work out. If the channel does potentially reach 250K, I might give y'all another 12 or 24-hour stream. I also may consider doing it somewhere outside of the studio. So anybody who creates or does things, one of the best things to do is find a flow and a format when you're trying to mass produce a lot of content. However, since I've come from shooting a lot of freelance material content and things of that nature, it's also super refreshing, like just for my creativity, to sometimes be in a different environment, which is, example, you get stuff like this. I can't explain it. It's like a mental thing. But for those of y'all who are creative, y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Good morning, new subscriber from Colorado. Loving introducing the new summer children to Game of Thrones. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Yeah, man, I'm doing my best to not spoil that series. And I've had a lot of good examples. I've had some good tutelage from members of the Patreon, Discord, YouTube community, because y'all set the blueprint. I feel like y'all did a great job of not spoiling that series, which I'm gonna be honest, because of how stuff circulates on social media and things of that nature. I'll be lying to y'all if I say it's 100% chance to not be spoiled, unless you just literally go zero dark 30 in the content and just stay all the way off of social media until it's time to record, or stay off. Don't even go to the store. Don't look at an ad. Don't log on to Facebook, Instagram, none of that. Because, you know, a lot of stuff that you start watching recently start popping up. Speaking of which, I was taking y'all down this road, but I think we have a conundrum. Another tree in the road. How much is it to get a movie on a Wheel of Time? Man, if they did a movie for the Wheel of Time, when I tell you, I'm going to be so geeked. Disappointed that that series has come to an end in a way that it did, but I hope it can get picked back up. I hope it can get picked back up. Everything about that. Let me hurry up and get up from my tree falling. Let me get on by. Let me get on by. I hope that gets picked back up and the movie gets done. Somebody asked about From. So From, I'm trying to get another 1 or 2 of those out before the end of this month, but this weather might have put a wrench in things. It really just depends on how long the power is out for. That is the number one roadblock. That is the number one roadblock, because uploading the type of videos that I create on this channel, like those long form reactions, and y'all know I like to keep things at 4K. On a mobile data, man, that ain't happening. That's not happening no time soon, at least. Oh, Kenko Essential says, no, you meant Wheel of Time movie nights. Like, do you mean doing some reactions to where I just sit and binge through the seasons of Wheel of Time? Because if something like that did happen, for content that I've already reviewed or reacted on the channel, my biggest goal is to just do it in a different way. That's it. Which is why, obviously, you've seen me react to the Game of Thrones before, for those of y'all who didn't know. This is a rewatch. I say it on every video. I'm trying to be a little bit better in my intros of telling people every time. Because sometimes like, I tell them once, but then by season 5, I was like, hey, man, why are you fake? It's like, brother, my fault. Maybe that's a content. I'll say it every time then for some stuff. Game of Thrones is a rewatch for me. And I wanted to make sure that if it was done again, it would be done in a way that would be, you know, also entertaining to y'all and just a little different. And a challenge for me to not try to spoil the series. So that is where the rewatch came from. Tatiana Dunlock says, Addison's one of the hardest working content creators ever. Look, I posted a little post on the YouTube post section in regards to the passing of one of my closest friends, Dre, which happened 3 years ago. And for those of y'all who want to know, like, motivation-wise for me, why, one, I've taken the channel so serious, and two, some of the things that kind of keep me up, that post gives a very direct indication as to what it is. Let me stop walking in the middle of the street. So now, yeah, I was showing y'all where we're headed down this way. I'm not showing no addresses or nothing. I got a good church member who lives down there. I may knock on his door and say what's up. But yeah, so that's one of the reasons why, man. Dre was honestly probably one of the most creative people I knew. And like when you find somebody that you can lock in with and create content, because there's a lot of people who will rock with you as long as money is involved. When I tell y'all, man, me and Dre was locked in on so much stuff and wasn't getting paid a dime from, I'm not saying everybody should do that. I'm not saying it's wise. I'm not saying it's wise. But I'm just saying when you know you locked in with somebody like that and you can kind of bounce ideas off of, it's not a matter of if it comes, it's just a matter of when, if you have a good business plan. And if he can see the amount of support y'all are giving the channel now and things of that nature, man, that would be crazy. It would be, I wouldn't even want to speak. Like y'all see me reacting, talking a lot of stuff. I just would like to just see his facial expression, just to see. Appreciate you, Kenko Essential, for that super chat. Appreciate you. All right, sorry, a lot of chats coming through. Glenda Moore says, what about the Marvel movie? I definitely plan on getting to a lot of those. Now, I've said this before and I'll say it again. There are a lot of movies. So, and I don't want to disrespect y'all's time, and I don't want to disrespect my co-host time. There's so many movies that I'm almost 100% sure if that stuff is going to be done in a timely manner, you may not see the same co-host on each one of those. You may not. You're going to see them a lot of times for sure, but, you know, yeah, I'm not trying to work the crew like slaves, man. But definitely more Marvels to come this year, 100%. Let me see if I knock on my neighbor's door. See if you say, hey, we'll see though. Somebody said Patriots or Broncos. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't watched either one of those. I haven't seen either one of those teams. Somebody got their generator going strong. Y'all think I can unplug that junk and take it back to my house? Let me not joke about crimes on the stream. That was a joke. It was a joke. I'm not unplugging it. I don't even have the means. Golly, that thing is humming too, boy. Let me get that. Peaky Blinders is a must. So I've watched the first season of Peaky Blinders. I did those reactions with Cariana. Unfortunately, I don't think we will be able to do more of those together. I don't think so. Some life changes and updates. And we also did a few reactions to the second season. I just have not dropped those on YouTube yet because I was trying to see if it was possible for me to get those together. However, I'm thinking about, I was telling Owen them about James, and I think they would like that. So I don't know if it'll be the same crew that's reacting to the Game of Thrones rewatches that does it. We'll find something else. I would like to get to it. I don't know when that is. Man, let me go on and see if my neighbor's home. Say what's up. You know, we're supposed to have church this morning, so don't let that brain fall on me. Let me see. Hopefully I ain't in here frozen like an icicle. Have I watched Wednesday? Actually, me and Dre watched the first like 3 or 4 episodes. Oh, snap. Did I knock on that door and cause the tree to fall? Man, he may not even be in here. Yeah. Let's see. What's going on, Lex?
Why are you out here?
I just had to make sure you weren't frozen, man. Say hey to the stream, man. Tell them hello.
Hey.
We have another alive Tennessee resident. You doing all right?
Yeah, I'm
Glad that you don't got no high school work today. Matter of fact, it's Sunday. You didn't have work today.
No. Why? Did you walk all the way out here?
I did. I'm a survivor. This is a survival stream. Yesterday I was fighting off bears, and y'all don't have power either, huh?
Mm-mm.
Where's your dad at?
He went over there. He walked down there.
So me and him traded places?
Yeah.
Well, you better walk down there too?
No, he told me to stay here.
That's good. That's good. Well, I can confirm that everybody's alive. Where's Trent at?
He's still in Chattanooga. He didn't come down.
Did this power go out too?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, Alexis, give the stream some type of motivation or something for today.
Stay safe out there. Make sure you stay warm. And
So you've been in high school for 4 years, and that's the best you get.
well,
Ted, y'all, let's do the opposite. Y'all give this upcoming graduate in high school some advice, and I'm gonna read it off to her. That was good though. You did good for your first online stream speech. I'll give you a solid 2 out of 10. What's up, Jessica? They say, I hope y'all stay warm. Gemma says you're doing a wonderful job. It's like watching movies with friends. I crochet and relax to your videos. Keep up the great work on YouTube. I might have to crochet one. You know how to crochet? Somebody's advice to you is it's dark. Do you want to know it?
Yeah.
It says don't die.
That's good. I mean, I hope not to.
Stay safe and focus. Stay safe. Come on, chat. Y'all can do better than that.
So
stay safe and stay focused. Shut the door, Alexa. All right, I think that's good advice to follow. I see you got the heater over there warming up. So.
Tell me if my dad, you might pass my dad since he's trying to come with the truck.
Oh, the road is blocked. Matter of fact, let me warm my hands in here. Yeah. She was kind enough to let her brother warm his hands. So I told y'all this stream is gonna be so different. Let's get over here by their fireplace, and we do warming limbs with Addie. Warm and chill. See, a lot of y'all get in trouble because y'all be Netflix and chilling. Sometimes you just need to warm your hands and chill. How much do you charge for somebody to come to your house and warm their hands at your fireplace? $100 per minute. $100 per minute? Yeah. Y'all heard that? They taxing here in Tennessee, charge you $100 per minute to come in and warm your hands. Somebody said Rip Henry. Somebody got to pay these bills? Yeah. Who was that somebody?
You, now that you pay me $100.
She's charging me $100. This.
How it is with the YouTubes and everything, they get like $1 million every view.
Oh, so this woman here has told me YouTubers get paid $1 million a view. I need to make sure I'm on the right platform. She said, you know how y'all YouTubers are getting paid $1 million a view. Y'all do your boy a favor. Just view a second of the video then if that's how much we're getting paid. What else is the chat saying? They say God bless. Somebody's advice. This comes from, let me read this for you, Alexis. This comes from Michi B Drawing. He says, do your taxes and have a plan B job. What is your plan? What is your plan A job?
So Addison here is gonna pay my taxes, so I don't have to.
Oh, you finna go to jail then?
Wait, why?
Because you said I'm gonna pay it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pay it late.
So you pay all your taxes late?
No, I said yours. Because I gotta pay mine. So if I gotta do yours too, it's gonna be late. MCJ Trey says, love your videos, watching for years. But yeah, but my fault. I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
No, but I'd say, I guess my plan A job was to go to veterinary. But
Hold on. Let me get your mic so they can hear you.
they could hear me.
A little bit, but I might. Yeah. Check. Can y'all still hear me? All right.
Oh my goodness.
Go ahead, talk to them. Tell them what your idea for a job was.
Right now I'm looking into doing veterinary, I guess working with animals and whatnot. I think it's a pretty cool job. So I was trying to look for some volunteer options just to see if I wanted to do it or not. But I guess plan B would probably be some art related because I'm really, I guess, passionate about it. I was planning to maybe like talk to you about like photography or videography or something.
Okay. Yeah,
I think it's pretty cool.
Appreciate y'all chat, man. I heard this young woman tell y'all about her career aspirations. You said you want to do animal stuff. Have you seen this movie called Old Yeller?
Oh,
Yeah, I think you'll like that, especially since you want to be a vet. What's another good movie? I haven't seen Dr. Dolittle. I forgot about that. One. Old Yeller would be a good one.
that's your generation.
Yeah, I think like after you see the ending, it's like one of the most heartwarming endings ever. Especially like if you love animals, you'll like that one.
Is it more like those dog movies? Where
Yes, it's a dog movie, but it's like, you know how some stuff is like kind of sad, and when you watch Old Yeller, the ending of that is you'll love it. When it comes to photography and things of that nature, it's funny. I actually think that a lot of people your age have an advantage that we didn't have. Cause like in high school, our phones started out as just devices to be able to call people on.
Right.
And some of the cameras back then aren't even as good as some of the cameras on iPhones today.
True.
So I think if you have a good story, or if you're able to craft a good story from what you tell, if we're talking about videography, if you have good audio, you can go a long ways with that. And I think actually if you just make a lot of mistakes and get that out of your way. Now when it comes to photography,
Because honestly, I think I like the way pictures are being taken. Because like I guess with the new technology, you can just do everything by the phone. I think
Yeah.
something about holding a camera, actually capturing
Yep.
a moment, it feels different to me.
No,
I
that
like enjoy more.
that makes sense. Because it's even different from my mom and them, because you know they used to take pictures on the film cameras, and I like it quicker, so I like the digital get it out. But there's a process to that. That's an art and a craft. I don't know. I think even if you don't do it professionally for like money, it's still good. It's still a fun hobby.
Yeah.
A lot of times people now they will get a camera, and they think they're just gonna run it up, and then once you realize you'll walk outside, and even in this area here, I guarantee like 10 people have professional cameras. But you can do it. I feel like you can do it. It's just, you got to have you heard of the 10,000 hours rule?
10,000 hours?
Pretty much the premise of it is you put a lot of time into it and to master craft. Now 10,000 hours, that's a rule they say because it just implies that you put quite a bit into it. But if you put a lot of time into it, research, you got YouTube at your hands. Of course, I can help you if you want to learn different things. But yeah, I appreciate you letting me warm up.
Of course, I mean, if you put on warmer clothes.
Well, they were asking me about that. The chat was telling me not to to put on the coats and stuff, and I told them my philosophy about coats. For those of y'all don't know, it's a walk and talk session. Matter of fact, Alexis, I got a question for you for the chat. We're gonna do for the chat to keep it tied back into the thing. Here you go. Give me. Let's see real quick. Let me see. Tell me your top 5 favorite movies. I want to know if I've either seen them or if the chat feels like it'll be good to do a reaction to.
Man, I honestly don't know because I'm not the biggest movie person out there. I like a lot of animated movies, if anything, because I think there's more liberty and freedom within it. So like I loved Spider-Verse,
Oh yes.
Disney movie, Disney Princess and the Frog. But that's just me. What else? What's been a good movie that I've seen? I don't think it's more for the channel. I think it's just personally me. But like I like some historical type of movies. I guess like going through the history of it all. And it's interesting to see it. Hidden Figures. I went to go see Oppenheimer. Really?
Hidden Figures, is that the one that has Kerry Washington in it?
No.
Taraji P. Henson. Yeah, my fault. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm wrong black one.
I like those ones. What's another good? I like comedy sometimes. Pretty funny. What's a good comedy movie?
Let me see what comedy you're watching. So if I need to tell your dad that you watch something you're not supposed to be watching, I can do that. You just watch the live stream. So. What's a good comedy one that I've seen? All right, if you had one movie to pick, like there's no other movie that would ever play. If you could only watch one movie over and over again for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Princess and the Frog.
Princess and the Frog.
I'm really childish.
No, that's not a bad pick.
I mean, it's a good movie, but I mean,
She said Princess and the Frog, y'all. I don't feel like there's anything wrong with that. I haven't seen it, but I just know that's the one that has a black princess in it, right? Yeah. I haven't seen it. She had to kiss that little nasty thing, didn't she? Okay, yeah, I hadn't seen it, but Princess and the...
But you wouldn't? Would you kiss a frog, Addison?
It's time for me to go. I appreciate you. Would I kiss a frog? It depends on what the frog gives me. Because if it gives me some type of disease, I can get that without kissing the frog.
Wait, what you mean by that?
No, I'm just saying I don't need a frog to get that. All right, y'all. Y'all say bye to Alexis. Tell her thank you. Tell her I'll send her bill later for that little warm. She said it was gonna cost me $100. $100 for that. Princess and the Frog. Let's see if anybody liked it. Can we get W's in the chat for Princess and the Frog coming to the channel? I just want to know. Any W's in the chat for Princess and the Frog? It's getting slow, Alexis. I don't know. Maybe it's a little delay. We'll see if they mess with Princess and the Frog.
They can or not. I don't know.
They said in. They said in.
Okay.
They said that's in. Appreciate you.
I probably seen them actually. When my dad comes, he probably still in chat.
Okay. Just let them know that you let strangers in the house when he was gone.
Yeah, that's how you make friends.
Oh, no. That's how you start a whore for man. All right, take it easy. See, I didn't even know that was gonna happen. I actually thought I was gonna pull up on her. I was gonna let y'all talk to her dad, but it looks like me and him traded places. So now we start the long journey home. If I missed any super chats, I apologize. I was in there podding, y'all. I was in there having a full podcast turned into a little mentorship. Who earlier, like, I'm not gonna lie, some of y'all, we need to have a conversation. I'm in there talking to a upcoming high school graduate, and somebody's advice was don't die. You see what I'm saying? This is why I can't ask y'all nothing. Goku said, Addison, what do I have to do to join your Ball-All-Day basketball team? I'm moving to Tennessee sometime next year. Moving in from Louisiana. Just wondering, looking for a league. When you come to Tennessee, man, let me know. Look. Hey, my squad, we've been handling that business now. I think I done won like 4-5 championships straight. Actually, unfortunately, there was a Tuesday night where I couldn't be there because I was going to go film one of my family members' high school games, and we lost. That's the first time we haven't lost a game since August of 2025, and we play like 2 or 3 times a week, sometimes even 4. We haven't lost a basketball game since August of 2025. And one of my dogs, Duke, man, I think he was a little irritated, but I was like, man, I gotta be at my family's game. But Goku, when you come in town, man, shoot me a message. Why am I acting like some type of recruit? I ain't gotta see no highlights or nothing, but man, brother, we will see, brother. I'm not opposed to it because I gotta hang up that jersey sometime. Amber Jonas says, EDN live watch party. I'll be down. Now that she said something about the Princess and the Frog, that kind of brings up something else I wanted to talk to y'all about. Checking down. Can we get a church stream? So our service was canceled today. And y'all know good and well, if y'all don't know by now, the Lord has done amazing things for me. I haven't been on this channel preaching. I mean, obviously you'll get our thoughts and opinions about mostly fictional shows here or there. And from that, you'll be able to see that either way it be jokes or just true stuff. You know, when it's in you, it's hard to pretend that it ain't. Not that I would even want to, but you'll hear talk about the Lord a lot of times. But I don't know if I would do church streams on this. I don't know if I would. Just not on, I don't know if I would do it on this channel. If I did something like that, I might have to kick off like another one. Jillian said, short kings of basketball. This is some other advice I want to give to y'all too. For anybody that's becoming a YouTube content creator or anything like that, get you some mods who actually care about you. Or what'll happen is you'll end up doing streams and they be the main one putting lighter fluid on you. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm gonna say. Just get you some moms that care about you. You'll save a lot of sleepless crying nights. Hey, this is the neighbor. This is the neighbor's house whose sign says trespassers will be shot and survivors will be shot again. I don't see the sign, so maybe, never mind. I just walk by. I don't see the sign. Maybe they lost their house. I hope that didn't happen. But okay, all right, we can talk freely now. Somebody said don't become a target. I was about to say something deep, but I'm in a much more optimistic mood than that. Okay. Candace says we love the mods on this channel too. I do too, Candace. I do too. I do. The mods are great. Jillian, did it sound good? Was that good? Did I do good? The mods they're great. All of them. I mean, they're amazing. I mean, I couldn't get rid of them if I wanted to. Did I do good, Jill? Naomi, did I do good? Let me know. How you doing? Man, losing power, so getting my steps in. Yeah. I actually pretty soon need to do that, but a tree fell in our driveway, so it probably take a few of my brothers to get that one picked up.
Is it right in your driveway?
Huh? Oh, yeah, it's right in the driveway.
You didn't hit the car, did it?
No, because we have a longer driveway, but it's making sure we stay home, though. My brother wanted the DoorDash, so that might have been the Lord telling him, no, sir. Y'all take it easy. All right, my fault, y'all. Now, what were y'all wanting to know? Trees are heavy. Man, as weird as it sounds, it's like a fun thing to listen to. We're gonna take y'all, so I'm gonna show y'all where we came from. That's where we came from. That's the guy I was just hollering at. He's first time meeting him. We can go down this dead end there, or we can keep walking. My battery is actually pretty decent. Dang, I told my family I was gonna be back for not night, but game time at 10:30. All right, we gotta hike it back, y'all. We gotta hike it back. I'm going rapid fire. Ask me anything y'all wanna know. Big Broman says, Love, Death, and Robots on Netflix. Hey, listen to me. I actually watched 2 episodes of that the other day, and I feel like I got set up. One of the episodes I watched was called Close Encounters with a Mini Con. And when the alien came out the ship, right, he disrobed. And I began to say that brother had another species under that robe. I'm going to leave it there. When you see the reaction, you will know what I'm talking about. It was hard for me to get my co-host locked back in after that moment. The man was carrying another species with him. I will leave that there. Have I watched The Sopranos? No. But I've heard y'all. I hear y'all. Y'all been telling me that y'all. I'm going to tell y'all the things that I feel like I've been hearing consistently. And if you hear something you like, drop a W in the chat. Favorite board game? My favorite board game of all time is Monopoly. Appreciate you for that super chat too, Kenko. Now let me drop some things. If you hear something you like, drop a W in the chat. And also, if you're coming to the stream, if you have not already, please hit the like, hit the like, man. Hit that like for your boy. It helps push the videos out. And I'm gonna be honest, it helps to push the channel because I can't upload my normal reactions right now because of this power situation. So y'all the main reason that the channel is doing how it's doing. So I have no problem just kicking it with y'all. But I do gotta make my way home to make this game morning night thing. Oh my goodness. They got a lot of stuff falling over there. But I'm gonna start saying some shows. If you hear something you like, drop a W in the chat. Uh-oh, Jill said text. Dang, Jill. I feel like if I look at it, it's going to like mess up the stream. But let me try. Okay, now let's get to listen off these shows. The Wire. I'm gonna wait, see if I see some W's or next. I ain't seen none yet. Okay. Jerry NB4004 says Love from Australia. Your thoughts about Ted Lasso? Great question. I started Ted Lasso and I had shifting co-hosts with that. So I have not dropped those on YouTube yet. I have piled up on a few of those on Patreon. I'm gonna be honest, it's been a minute. I do plan on getting to that. I was talking with the mods yesterday, and I'm thinking about putting together a sheet or a page on a website where I give you all a clear look into what I will get to and when, or at least whether I plan on getting to it or not. So I'm still getting that in the works. Good question though, but Ted Lasso was hilarious, and I plan on finishing it. If I got to do it solo, cool. If I can see about how to get another co-host involved in it, I can. Courtney Jones says, been rocking with you for a while. I already know. Courtney, man, you know I already know. I appreciate you. Good to see you in the chat again. Appreciate you for pulling up. Appreciate you for that love too. For those of y'all who missed the early part of the stream, I just stopped by a neighbor's house, and she's gonna be charging me $100 to warm my hands. So y'all know any little thing helps. Ken Cole Central says you should try Ozark. It's like Breaking Bad. All right, back to the show thing, because Ken Cole got me back locked in. What's the last thing? The Wire. Oh, so for Ozark, I have honestly already seen seasons 1, 2, and 3, I believe. And then me and Andre were about to react to season 4. We did an episode or 2, and then unfortunately I lost my good friend. So it's been a long time since I seen it. So I might kick it back off. But yeah, that show was good. Oh, I remember where I recognized the woman from the menu from now. She was from Ozark. She sure was. Okay. I was trying to, in my head, I was like, it was messing with me. I was like, where is this woman from? She's from Ozark. That's what it is. So the next show that I'm gonna bring up is Snowfall. Any W's in the chat for Snowfall? Anybody? Any W's in the chat for Snowfall? What up next? What else have I been hearing? I'm gonna say this, but yeah, I'll just wait. Severance. How y'all feel about Severance? Matter of fact, I'm gonna keep it a bean. It don't matter what y'all feel about Severance. It's coming out anyway. It's Bond. What's going on, my brother? Appreciate you for that love. Appreciate you for dropping some change, my brother. I appreciate you. Are we getting more into solo leveling? Good question. So this person brings up solo leveling. A little view behind the scenes. I have started reactions on that. Got my little brother checking that out as well. He likes anime. My little brother's a little bit more on the quieter side. So for those of y'all who like, you need to start talking and listen to the film. We didn't come to watch you react. We came to watch your eyelids go crazy looking at the screen. That's what we want to see. You think we came to the channel to hear your commentary? No, stupid. For any of those y'all who feel the way that I just expressed, you might enjoy my brother's reactions on that because he's mostly silent. He reacts internally. Love my little brother. If you ever watched this stream, keep it a bean. Next show somebody asked me about. Oh, and if you want the show if you want information on the show to be prioritized so I can get to it as opposed to me just rambling off shows, definitely drop me a super chat and I'll keep it a bean with y'all right then and there. Somebody asked me, Kenko Essential, is Dexter on the list? So for Dexter, I think I've seen a few seasons of that way, I'm gonna show you how way back. Hold on. Way back, way back, back there. I seen it back then. If that was a timeline zoom, that's how far back I seen it. Dexter is on the list. I just want to try to get through a few shows that I have not seen, maybe quicker than the ones I do a rewatch to. But it's possible that Dexter may get bumped up that list though, because I am looking for another series to what? The heck was that? I am looking for another series to watch after Breaking Bad, Walking Dead, Vikings, things like that. Primal on HBO is peak. Tyler Locke. Primal was one of my favorite animated series that I was reacting to on the channel. The only reason I stopped that one as well, going back, is because the loss of Dre. I reacted to quite a few episodes in the Turner. You said it's little to no talk. It's pretty much no talking until I think maybe they meet a certain group. But I enjoyed that one. I'm gonna have to get back to that one. And I think, correct me if I'm wrong, wasn't that made by the same person who made like Samurai Jack or something? You know what? I'm gonna take y'all a different way home. All right, what else? What else y'all wanna know about? What's another show? Pluribus. What y'all feel about that? In or out? In or out? What y'all got on Pluribus? Sherry Bandito says, came for the Walking Dead, but appreciate all the work you do. Appreciate you, Sherry. Appreciate you. And that's what I love, man. That's like, I know a lot of y'all, how you doing, sir? I know a lot of y'all came because of reactions to a particular. You said what? Oh yeah, it's a tree down right there in my dad's driveway. Yeah. So as I've been walking by, I've been seeing. You said what? Oh yeah. Your power out too, I'm assuming?
I got generators.
Oh, that's right. I hear it humming.
Yeah.
But yeah, yes.
I'm finally getting my money worth out of it, but yeah.
Yeah, I was telling my dad he was thinking about getting one. My dad was thinking of getting one, but he said the line was long at the Home Depot and Lowe's, so it wasn't gonna be enough time.
Hell, tell him that hell, when I got mine, it take about 2 months. I mean, they got to come by and see what all you want to put on it and how much power you want.
Yeah.
But it ain't like you just go to Home Depot and buy it. They got to build it to your specific needs.
Okay, yeah, okay.
It's about a 2-month process.
Yeah. Well, I wish to say that we ain't had to learn by experience, but
But tell him that would not be a bad investment
no, true. They were actually in the house talking about it before I left.
already.
Yeah. So
That's the best investment I think I ever made.
yeah.
You talking about the electricity be out 3 days, that's a long time.
Oh, 3 days that you heard?
Huh?
You heard 3 days?
Yeah, they said up to 3 days.
Ooh wee.
Long time to set up in the house. They usually go to bed.
Yeah. Yeah, nah, for real. Hey, good seeing you. All right, my fault, y'all. I was neighboring. Can we get you 4 reactions with Osaka? Hey, listen to me. Man, I tried to watch Euphoria some years back. That's so crazy. It's crazy, man. But back to what I was saying. I was telling y'all that I love the fact that a lot of times people will come for a specific show and y'all end up rocking with your boy past that